We have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough.
Dear Mr. Massa, I'm just trying to mind my own business. What's the matter? It's just another day, another black king captured. I'm about to lose my brain, stuck inside this ghetto rapture. I got a lot of smoke. If you want it, you can have it. They want a hat trick, but this is black girl magic. Ain't talking about the kind that'll make you disappear, but I'm talking about the power of the melanin within. Ain't looking for trouble, but I'ma say this one time. I put two dukes up if you try to touch mine. We still want justice for Tamir and Trayvon. You say you don't see color, but racism ain't blind. They targeting little kids whose skin look just like mine. So I'm paranoid, it's a war zone outside. And I'm a black queen, so if you ask me to step out of my car, you gon' have to snatch me. Cause I ain't going no damn well. Had to spend my whole life living unfair. Ancestors got my back and they right here. You can never understand, it's a nightmare. Living in my black shoes by the black rules. You can keep your handshake, I don't dap coon. The white man will go nuts if he cash you. But you all on his side like a damn fool. Make it make sense.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
We are exploited. We are downtrodden.
Make it make
We are
sense.
denied not only civil rights but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation
Queen.
away from us or aside from us is come together
Queen.
against the common enemy. Who taught you to hate the texture of your
Ahmadiyyah.
hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin?
Ahmadiyyah.
Parents, pay attention to the books, the school system, even to your little children. Lies mixed with wisdom. His skin too bright, so he was blind to the prison. My skin just right, so I collide with division. You trying to pray to God, but we tired of religion. No savior saving, we got to save our savings. We used to pay miss, how we gon' make the slave rich? But who's to blame, and tell me why you complaining? We need a team effort just to rule the nation. Like a bad relationship, missing communication. We missing moderation. They trying to get a poison to my population. No reparations, I'm getting tired of Satan.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
I'm getting tired of waiting.
We are downtrodden.
Queen.
We are denied not only civil rights but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation.
Queen.
Touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't here for my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations. America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get mad. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat.
This is the sound of Eric
It's a cut on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans, and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no.
Link dinner for my husband. husband.
Okay, making dinner for the husband. That's what I'm talking about.
So I thought tonight would be the perfect night to cook them for him because it's our anniversary.
Happy anniversary. That's what I'm talking about.
He is working late again.
Bills got to be paid.
I'm gonna leave a plate in the microwave for him.
Okay, that's not.
So I did.
Y'all saw her.
Let's make dinner for my husband.
Okay, making dinner for the husband. That's what I'm talking about.
So I thought tonight would be the perfect night to cook them for him because it's our anniversary.
Happy anniversary. That's what I'm talking about.
He is working late again.
Bills got to be paid.
I'm gonna leave a plate in the microwave for him.
Okay, that's not.
So I did.
Y'all saw her.
You calling Hulk Hogan? Motherfucker, you know what? Blocking your ass, motherfucker. Blocking your ass. Hulk Hogan? Oh, hunty. Hulk Hogan? Hulk blocking. I'm talking about some Hulk Hogan.
Every time open a sex game, my kick, the words, my faith, can't even only be my saves. It's like an earthquake, don't call you out. Create a constant, just get it from the bound. Such enough to play, easy, just a more for all.
Yeah. Bring it over to my place and you be like, baby, who cares? But I know you care. Bring it over to my place. You don't know what you did. Take to me. Your body language speaks to me. I don't know what you did. Take to me. Your body language speaks to me.
Hello, everyone. Grand Rising. Thanks for tuning back in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is your morning wake-up call. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Okay, so let's get back into it, honey. That was Chris Curry Brown. Please pay attention. Okay, so did y'all see that lady put that food on the plate with her toes? What's really going on here? I have a whole lot of questions, is all I'm saying. Okay, Del Monte Green Beans is back from a long vacation, apparently. It says, man, we are losing warriors. And thank you for your insight, beloved, and into the introduction and your contribution to the channel. Peace, love, and blessings. Now, I just have questions. What is really going on here? Did they do away with the cheerleaders and the drill team? Okay. I don't know. I haven't been in school in a while, so I just have questions. All right. So with that all being said, everyone, please get the likes up. Please like and share. Thank you in advance. Okay. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Dr._A_Shakur, TikTok at Dr. A Shakur, and Twitter at DGoddess27. And as per usual, if you don't like what the Queen is cooking, you already know what to do. Okay, shout out to Del Monte Green Beans. All right, Nessie X in the house, Claudette, Carl Kilcrease, Pearly Bree is here. All right, let's get into it. Okay, Reppin' Magazine, Desmond is here. Shout out to my moderators putting in work. That Crazy Beach Aries said, love to the fabulous Queen of Receipts. Thank you, beloved. Okay, Mr. Fats is here. Hot Cocoa. Jeff ATL, About Damn Time is in the house. Nessa G, All Hell Nah is here. Deronda. Okay, let's get this party started. Shout out to all of my loyal royals and everyone tuning into the Queen. Okay? With that all being said, let's get into it, honey, because once again, they are acting crazy and talking greasy out here on Kendrick Lamar's internet. Okay? So it has been announced by Kendrick that he's going to be performing at the Super Bowl halftime in 2025, which is just a few months away in February. Now, some people are not too thrilled about it, apparently, because they feel like some of the Louisiana artists, specifically Lil Wayne, should be, in fact, performing at the Super Bowl. And, you know, Lil Wayne has expressed in the past that he wanted to, and maybe it seems like he was looking forward to it. But at the end of the day, doesn't Jay-Z get to decide all of that? Doesn't Jay-Z get to decide all of it? So a lot of people in an uproar, a lot of people not too thrilled about it, which I don't know why, because Kendrick is absolutely on fire right now. You see, here's the thing. It's all about marketing and money. At the end of the day, yes, Lil Wayne is a great rapper and he's from Louisiana, of course. But who's trending for the last few months? Who has been trending? Who annihilated Drake? Kendrick Lamar. So, of course, they would ride that wave. I mean, that seems to me the only logical thing to do. Okay, once in the chat, if you agree that Kendrick Lamar should be headlining the Super Bowl halftime in the 59th Super Bowl, or twos if you think that it should be Lil Wayne. Once if Kendrick, twos if Lil Wayne. Let's see what y'all talking about in here. Oh, hell no, said nobody want to see Lil Wayne. One blonde dreadlock. Not one blonde dreadlock. You listen, I'm not crazy about Tunchi. I'm not crazy about Lil Tunchi. I'm sorry. He's a good rapper. Yes, I give credit where it's due. But Lil Tunchi said something a few years ago when he said that he don't know about racism. He don't know nothing about racism. Now, granted, a white police officer did save his life at the age of 12. Okay. Many white people have done nice things for me too in my lifetime. That's not going to make me foolishly say that I don't know anything about racism, because clearly I do. Okay. So ever since Lil Wayne said that, he's fallen out of favor with the queen, but that's just me. Okay, so a whole lot of ones. All right, Carl Concrete said Jay-Z is the raccoon the NFL has chosen to represent the black community. One say three, one, I say three for neither. Okay, three for neither. All right, well, somebody's got to do it, beloved. And I absolutely agree with Kendrick. Now, with that all being said, I'm going to play what the Breakfast Club was saying about this morning, because they actually have the audio. So I didn't have to bother finding it. I just get it from them. They have the audio of Lil Wayne saying that he wanted to do the Super Bowl. Okay, so likes up, everyone, please like and share while I play this.
That they gave us Kendrick, I'm like, damn. Kendrick Lamar during Black History Month at the Super Bowl, a week after the Grammys, and I almost can guarantee Euphoria and Not Like Us gonna be nominated for a Grammy. Right. I love the artistic creations that Dave Free and Kendrick Lamar present. I agree. I want to see Kendrick Lamar on that stage. I would have loved to see Lil Wayne and Friends. But if you're telling me I'm getting Kendrick Lamar, I'm fine with that. But if there's a choice, though, if there's a choice, I would prefer Lil Wayne. Forget what you would prefer. If there was a choice in 2024 and I'm making a sound business decision, I would probably pick Kendrick Lamar. Why? Because Kendrick Lamar had a monster year and he's had a monster career. He's probably got He's probably got an album coming out. See, y'all forget something that Lil Wayne said on that 400 podcast, and that's just the reality of the situation. He said, "I hope to do enough now to where they really consider me in February." Mm-hmm. If you had to choose, Kendrick Lamar had the biggest year of any rapper, one of the biggest years of any musician out, period. I agree. So it's like, for me, February, I would have loved to see Lil Wayne and Friends, with Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl during Black History Month, and he probably dropping an album, and he gonna win a Grammy for Not Like Us or Euphoria. So that's gonna be phenomenal.
What's the set list gonna be given though? Because people people keep trying to play with Kendrick like he don't got the catalog.
Kendrick is a 17-time Grammy winner, a Pulitzer Prize winner. This man has the highest grossing tour of any rapper ever. One solo rapper headlining a show worldwide with a big step tour. I get 110 million.
Be one of those people.
If there was an option, I would prefer to see Lil Wayne in his hometown in New Orleans. Lil Wayne and Friends. He has the catalog. He has the friends. And we just seen Kendrick a couple of years ago at the Super Bowl. Now, it wasn't his own set, but I would have loved to see Lil Wayne. I think this was the perfect storm for Lil Wayne in New Orleans for him.
Also,
we could have did Kendrick next year because he's not in L.A. We could have did Kendrick the year after that.
You missed the moment.
I get the Not Like Us moment.
Or you late.
Hold on, beloved.
Hey, look online and see what people are talking about. See what the people or you late a little bit.
People are talking about. Now, I think it would have been amazing to have Lil Wayne. I think he has the catalog. I think he has the happen. So we're at Jess, and we're asking 800-585-1051. Over the weekend, they announced that Kendrick Lamar is performing at Super Bowl. People are upset. It's going to happen in New Orleans, so people wanted Lil Wayne and Friends, but that didn't happen. So we're asking your thoughts. Let's start with you, Lauren. What you think?
Honestly,
Okay, I'm gonna skip past
That
that.
wasn't his own set.
yeah.
But I would have loved.
Sadly's gonna be given over because people like the kid.
Monster career. He's probably got
Wayne has that monster career.
He's probably got an album coming out. See, y'all forget something that Lil Wayne said on that 400 podcast, and that's just to react.
Be one of the people.
If there was an option, I would prefer to see Lil Wayne in his hometown in New Orleans. Lil Wayne and friends. He has the catalog. He has the friends, and we just seen Kendrick a couple.
Okay, Cosmic Thought says, I'm from NOLA and no, don't want to see Wayne. What is he going to do? Kendrick going to give the numbers and singing Not Like Us will be blowing up. Also, there is more than Lil Wayne from NOLA. Yes, absolutely. And here's the thing. Somebody just blasphemed Kendrick in this chat and said, hold on, let me go back to who it was. Somebody unknown to the queen said that Kendrick's song Not Like Us was whack. It was not whack. Of course, everyone has their own opinion. Maybe it was whack to you, but not according to the masses, beloved. Okay, are you a Drake fan? I have questions, but let's continue.
The Super Bowl. Now, it wasn't his own set. Yeah. And I would have loved to see Lil Wayne. I think this was the perfect storm for Lil Wayne in New Orleans for him. Also, we could have did Kendrick next year because he's not in LA. We could have did Kendrick here.
You missed the moment. Though.
I get the Not Like Us moment.
Also, too, if it wasn't for two things, right? If it wasn't for one, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg being in California when the Rams was in the Super Bowl, we wouldn't have this expectation. And if it wasn't for Jay-Z and Rock Nation curating the halftime Super Bowl, we wouldn't have this expectation because it never used to matter what city did Michael Jackson perform in?
I don't even know.
What city did Prince perform in?
Who cares?
What city did Justin Timberlake reveal Janet Jackson's titty to the world in?
Who cares? It doesn't matter.
I do remember that one though. That was Charlotte, North Carolina.
That was Charlotte?
Yeah.
I don't even.
At the end of the day, the bottom line is this. I think I have the wrong clip because I don't hear them talking about what I'm trying to hear. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, why does it matter? Okay, Kendrick, why does Envy feel like Kendrick has to be at the one that's going to be in California? Okay, he was chosen for this one. That's just what it is. Anybody who's mad doesn't like it, well, just don't watch the Super Bowl if you're that bothered. My thing is, Black folk always will find a reason to find something to complain about. This is what Black folk do. Okay, Black people, I'm talking to you. Black people will always try to find something to complain about. At the end of the day, Lil Wayne is not popping right now. He doesn't have a popping hit, far as I'm concerned. Okay, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. When's the last time he had something out that was new and fresh? When's the last time he's been trending? When's the last time anybody's been concerned about Lil Wayne? I'm sorry, please make it make sense. Okay, and here's the thing. Not only is Kendrick going to perform at the 59th Super Bowl, Kendrick is going to make history as the first rapper to perform solo at the Super Bowl. Okay, so everybody who's mad can sit down somewhere as far as I'm concerned, and that includes but not limited to, pun intended, Master P. Because Master P has some things to say. So let's get into it. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. He said, salute to Kendrick Lamar for performing at the halftime show at Super Bowl 59. Well deserved. He's one of the hottest music artists in the world and has one of the biggest songs right now. Now, as ambassador of entertainment in the city of New Orleans, I have to agree with the fans that at Lil Tunchi, hashtag Lil Wayne, should be part of this celebration as well. He's one of the greatest hip-hop artists alive, still relevant, and he's a New Orleans native. Let's not miss this cultural moment in the South. Life is too short. We have to give our legends their flowers while we are here. At Master P Masterclass, hashtag God is good. Change starts with us. At NFL, at Jay-Z, at Mayor Cantrell. Like, sit down somewhere, Master P. Okay, all I'm saying, at the end of the day, yes, he's a native, but so what does that mean? So what does that mean? Why all of a sudden is everyone so concerned that the artist who belongs to Louisiana has to be the one relegated to get up there and perform? Please make it all make sense. Okay, sit down somewhere. Academic says, so the next two Super Bowls after this one in February in New Orleans are going to be in LA. Yet Wayne got snubbed and Kendrick headlining in New Orleans, LOL. Sounds like a bunch of hateration to me is all I'm saying. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like mofos are hating. What do y'all say? That's what it seems like. Okay. All hell no, said Lil Tunchi still on lean and wild and whole milk women. mean, I think he is still on that lean. You know what I'm saying? Not that that has much to do with that, I would imagine, but nonetheless, I'm just not a fan of Lil Wayne. It's like that. Just not a fan of his, okay? I'm sorry, it's true. Like I said, ever since he said he doesn't know anything about racism, I have several questions. All right. And even T.I. came out and said something to him about that. And that's his own friend. Okay. So miss me with it. Any black person foolish enough, seriously obtuse enough to say they don't know anything about racism, especially in this country, yeah, you can miss me with it, okay? You can miss me with it. That's what you can do. Now, with that all been said, let us continue. Likes up, everyone, please like and share, because I don't care who's mad. Everybody can be mad, and as mad as they choose to be. But at the end of the day, it's already been told. Okay, Kendrick is going to be the one performing, like it or not. Like I said, just tune out if it's that much of an inconvenience. Now let's go to this broadcast, okay, where they talk about it. Like
Award winner Kendrick Lamar is set to pop out on the NFL's biggest stage in February in New Orleans. The Not Like Us rapper took to social media, making the announcement alongside the NFL, Rock Nation, and Apple Music. Lamar is now the only rap artist to ever solo headline the Super Bowl, but not everyone is excited about the news. I want to bring in ESPN sports and culture reporter at Enscape, Justin Tinsley, for more. Justin, good to see you. Thank you. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Kendrick Lamar dominated this summer, right? You have to talk about that thanks to his ongoing beef with Drake. Could this headlining performance be a result, you think, of that success?
I mean, absolutely. It's been one of the most dominant conversations in all of pop culture, Drake and Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. And every time Kendrick has, to use his lingo, popped out on the scene, whether it was his verse on Future and Metro Boomin's Like That, which was the #1 song in the country for a while. All of his songs directed at Drake, including Not Like Us, and then the pop-out concert. Every time he's had a statement to say, it's been a major statement. And this Super Bowl announcement is just the latest in that.
All right, this is not Kendrick's first Super Bowl visit. He performed in 2022 at the halftime show there alongside a host of hip-hop legends. That was a great halftime show. That performance was the first time hip-hop was really showcased at the Super Bowl, and now rap is once again on the NFL's biggest stage. What do you think this type of recognition means for the hip-hop genre and the culture in general?
You know, the fact that the NFL announced this during week 1 of the season, when traditionally in years past, they've always announced it towards the end of September, maybe early October. So this shows how excited they are to have Kendrick Lamar. And he's really a phenomenal choice when you think about it. He's got a deep catalog to draw from. He's a phenomenal performer. And when you think about American pop culture in 2024, it is impossible and is disingenuous to not lead with Kendrick Lamar.
Right. And nobody could really argue that. I'm totally with you. But there is like a slight bit of controversy. The Super Bowl takes place in New Orleans this year, which
Correct.
is home to several major artists. And some fans are upset that a New Orleans native is not headlining. Someone always is going to find something wrong with everything.
Right.
Social media, people were taking to social media saying that Lil Wayne might be a better choice, including his engineer, who, by the way, posted saying, quote, he was confused. What's your take on that?
Look, you won't ever have me talking down on Lil Wayne. He's one of my all-time hip hop favorites. But Kendrick Lamar just makes so much sense for this. Yes, he is not from New Orleans, but it's never been a prerequisite to say that you have to be from the city where the Super Bowl is. Like Usher isn't from Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't get that. But look, Kendrick Lamar, like I said, is one of the more phenomenal performers that I've ever seen. And I have no doubt that at some point he's going to incorporate New Orleans culture within that performance, whether it's John Batiste and a live band, whether it's bringing out Lil Wayne, who Kendrick has said for years that is one of his all-time favorite artists. So I don't think this is going to sully the moment at all, because Kendrick will put on a great show. And we saw that with the pop-out concert back in June. So I can only imagine what he's going to do.
Okay, so you all heard it right there. Now hold on, because I think I have the right clip from the Breakfast Club. Okay, so let's start
Also, conversation
on this.
about
Kendrick Lamar, the highest grossing, the man who has the highest grossing tour by any rapper with the Big Stepper tour, $110+ million worldwide.
I think people are just stuck in the Not Like Us world of Kendrick.
That's it, dumbass.
Because they're like, yo, you can't do Not Like Us 5 times on the Super Bowl stage. We already seen it. So what is he going to pull out his hat this time?
He has
Be honest with you.
catalog of records.
Exactly. I hope he don't do Not Like Us at all.
Well, he has to do that, but
No, he got to do the
Yeah.
Not Like Us.
And he don't have to.
yes, he does.
What?
Yes,
Listen, it's going to be February. I actually want Kendrick to change the narrative. You know, I think the no round twos was a nice little jab, but I don't want to see him at the Super Bowl halftime show doing another victory lap, even though it will be, though, because, you know, the week before the Super Bowl is the Grammys. Do you understand that Kendrick could be nominated for Not Like Us and Euphoria?
Mm-hmm. And let me tell you,
He's going to win.
Let me tell you, leading into all that, you still have the whole HBU's homecoming season coming up, and they're going to run Not Like Us. Them bands is going to run Not Like Us into the ground.
So if he does Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, I want the opening chords, the then and then and then just the hook, and move on.
Oh, you don't
He's
want
probably going to stop at A minor, had the whole crowd singing, and then he'll go to the next song.
And let me tell you something. If you think that the NFL and Rock Nation and a bunch of other people didn't get a whole bunch of legal letters yesterday from people with owls as their stamp on,
yeah,
I promise.
You're not going to call me a pedophile.
You're not calling me a pedophile at the Super Bowl.
No.
I guarantee you the OVO people sent so many legal letters yesterday. I guarantee it.
How y'all think Wayne feeling it today, though? Because there are a couple interviews where Wayne has openly talked about wanting to do the Super Bowl. Let's take a listen real quick to him on the 400 podcast.
Wayne, what you do the Super Bowl?
Of course, the Super Bowl is in New Orleans. I think it's in 2025 or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not
Wayne,
sure.
come on, man.
I'm not sure for shit. I will not lie to you. I have not got a call. But we all praying. You know, we praying, we keeping our fingers crossed. I'm working hard. I'm gonna make sure this next album and everything I do is killer. So I'm gonna make it very hard for them I want to just make it hard for them not to pilot.
Man, he should have probably did communion his first Sunday that just passed, because that prayer ain't hit. It ain't.
Listen. I mean, listen, like you said, Lauren, for the last couple of years, we thought it would be Lil Wayne and Friends. I believe once we saw Dre and Snoop and Cali with the Rams in the Super Bowl, we had an expectation.
That's right. That was 2 years ago. It feels like that just happened.
But that's all.
Okay, so there you all have it. Desmond says, really, Percy? Coming from the dude who allegedly had Soulja Slim deleted. What? Now, I don't know anything about that, Desmond. You're making salacious allegations. Okay, at the end of the day, thank you for your contribution to the channel and your insight into the topic, beloved. But I have never heard that Percy Miller, a.k.a. Master P, had anything to do with the demise of Soulja Slim. I've never heard that. Has anyone else heard that? I've never heard that. Oh, hell no, said he sounds like the lady from the smoking. Said he sounds like the lady from the smoking commercial. Y'all are terrible.
Performance.
Come on, drop on the foosball.
Please drop something. We got
It's well deserved now. He's well deserved.
Well, let's take a listen to the announcement that he in the NFL posted.
What the deal, everybody? My name Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know, it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. I won't want you to miss it. Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress, too, even if you watch it from home. Let's go.
All right, so y'all heard that, honey. Y'all heard that, and I can't remember. How long ago was it since they... Hold on. Cosmic Thought says, Queen, true about Slim. That's always been the story about Magnolia Slim. I never knew it. I'm telling y'all, I never heard that. Okay, I have never heard that Master P allegedly had anything to do with it. But anyway, I digress. I did like Soulja Slim, though, however. Okay, so... Nessa G said no round two, Drake. Exactly. Okay. That's another thing Kendrick did say, no round twos. Okay. You only get one chance. And so anyway, with that all being said, I don't know why everybody's all upset. These people from New Orleans, you know, at the end of the day, would they have the same smoke if it were someone else? I just have several questions. Okay, I mean, because y'all should be surprised they're not picking Taylor Swift. Okay, after they've been just praising her all last football season because she dates Travis Kelce. I'm just saying, please make it all make sense. Okay, likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Now let's get this party started. Let's get this party started because here's the thing. You all know that Tyreek Hill was detained by the police. It seems to me like it was some racial profiling going on, okay? And people were none too thrilled. Now, let's get to it. I'm going to show the clip. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. And then Tyreek came out and spoke about it after the fact. I mean, they had him handcuffed and all that, according to reports. I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance.
Keep your window down. Keep your window down. Keep your window down, I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. No way.
Chill out.
Dylan,
Get him video.
I did. Dylan.
You understand? What would you want?
What the? Dylan, no. I'm trying to get on video.
They put him in handcuffs. Oh.
No, he's on his way to the game. Oh, I bet you this Rolls Royce is another.
Now, I want you all to pay attention because, first of all, they ordered him out of the car. If it was a regular traffic stop, first of all, I have questions as to why they stopped him. But second of all, why did they have him get out of the car and then have him get on the ground like he's a common criminal? Okay, what was the purpose of that? Other than to me, it seems like they were upset because that black man was driving a very nice vehicle. Now, I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like. Okay, that's what it looked like to me. And then he was handcuffed and all of that. I mean, it's just doing the most. So let's get into it. Tyreek Hill handcuffed over driving violation on way to Dolphins opener. Now, the Dolphins star Tyreek Hill was detained by police Sunday morning due to a driving violation while he was trying to get to Hard Rock Stadium for Miami's first week opener against the Jaguars. Now, the shocking moment, likes up, everyone, please like and share. Now, the shocking moment, which brought flashbacks to the incident earlier this year involving Scottie Scheffler at the U.S. Open, was captured by passerby and showed Hill on the ground on his stomach being handcuffed by the police. Another video showed Hill upright in handcuffs with an officer moving aggressively towards him. I mean, you could tell they were aggressive and hostile. Did you not hear how they were talking to him? Get out of the car. Get out of the car. What's the need for all of that? I mean, they don't talk to the other people like that, and y'all know who I'm talking about, the people that don't look like Tyreek Hill. But let me continue. Now, Hill told reporters after the game that he had no idea why officers put him in handcuffs and called the situation crazy. Okay, videos emerging of the incident have made its way all over the internet. He says, I wasn't disrespectful because my mom didn't raise me that way. I didn't cuss. I did none of that. I'm still trying to figure it out, he says. Now, he responded when asked by a reporter if a reporter asked him if an officer put hands on him while he was handcuffed, and added that the whole situation occurred with such quickness that it caught me off guard. Now, ESPN reported Hill was cited for reckless driving after speeding and got into a verbal altercation with police after they stopped him. Well, when did that happen? Because I just saw him get out of the car and be forced down on the ground. But let me continue. Hill was released after being cited. Hill was not sure if the officers were aware of who he was. They didn't care as long as he was black. The incident took place on 1 block away from the Hard Rock Stadium, and several of Hill's teammates witnessed what was happening and stopped to offer support. Now, Calais Campbell and Jonnu Smith had been at the scene and were detained while trying to help Hill. The NFL star played in the Dolphins' 20-14 week 1 win over the Jaguars and scored an 80-yard touchdown in the third quarter to help Miami within 3 of Jacksonville. Okay, well, let's go to see what he has to say about it. Likes up, everyone, please like and share because this is just all crazy. But this is what happens to people who look like Tyreek Hill in the device. Okay, I'm going to share my screen so you all can hear what this young man has to say. I'm not going to play the entire thing because it's like 10 minutes long. Okay, so likes up, everyone, please like and share. And I am going to put an overlay on here so I don't have any problems with ScrewTube. Y'all know how to get down. Okay.
Obviously, everybody has bad apples in every situation, so I want to be able to, use this platform, to figure out a way to like flip this and, make it a positive on both ends, on my end and then also Miami-Dade, so that way we can team together and, do something positive for the community because that's what it's all about, bro. Like, you guys are here to like protect us as individuals and I have a platform and I want to be able to team up with you guys. So that's all I got to say. So.
Tyreek, why do you believe the police put you in handcuffs?
I have no idea, for real. No idea, man. It's crazy. No idea. It wasn't disrespectful, because my mom didn't raise me that way. Didn't cuss. Didn't do none of that. So, like I said, I'm still trying to figure it out, man.
I guess the police officer was put on administrative leave. Were you aware of that? And
Nah, I wasn't. That should tell you everything you need to know then. You feel me? Should tell you everything you need to know. So that's all I'm gonna say about that situation.
Yeah, that should tell you everything you need to know. At the end of the day, he knows exactly why they got him down on the ground and put those handcuffs on him because he's black. He may not have wanted to say it, but we all know that's the reason. Okay, what else could it be? Because he is black. They wanted to humiliate him and demean him. Get down on the ground. Get out of the car. First of all, since when do you have to just immediately get out of a car unless you're suspected of doing something else more criminal? Okay, when the police pull you over. At a simple traffic stop, they don't just order you out of the car all the time and then especially tell you to get down on the ground. Okay, like a dog being told to sit or roll over. I just want y'all to pay attention. Okay, this was absolutely racist. And here's the thing. He said there's a few bad apples in all sets and all of that. Well, yeah, there are. But at the end of the day, a woman who doesn't look like me says that all police are the problem. She says they're all bad. This is what she said, not me, so don't shoot the messenger. I'm going to the video right now.
As a nurse, when I say all cops are bad, it's because I work with them. It's because I work with them enough to know that the good cops are so few and far between that the shit like Sonia Massey's case is so unsurprising to me, so deeply unsurprising to me, and yet still made me physically ill when I watched that video. Sonia called the cops herself because she thought there was an intruder at her home. They then went to her home, started questioning her, entered her home, were suspicious of her. Mind you, she had called them, asked her for her identification. And then when they noticed that she was in the middle of cooking dinner with a pot of boiling water on the stove to make pasta, they said, hey, can you go attend to that pot of boiling water? And then when she did that, they 6 times. They fired 6 times into her head. As a nurse, when I say that racism is a public health crisis, I fucking mean it. And when I say racism is a public health crisis and a lot of the perpetrators are other healthcare workers, I fucking mean it. Because the amount of healthcare workers that I genuinely don't think even understand that there's an issue with our policing system in this country is so upsetting. But it's the truth. They fired at her 6 times over a pot of boiling water that they asked her to attend to. Her last words were, I'm sorry. She ducked and said, I'm sorry. I will never forget that. The whole thing is on video. And then none of the cops held the guy who killed her accountable. He stopped his partner from offering her assistance. His partner gave up. Not that it would have mattered, because 6 rounds into someone's head, beyond assistance. When I say it's all cops, I mean it. I mean it. Because we allow the most untrained, unbelievably violent and racist human beings and bigoted human beings to become law enforcement in this country.
Well, no lies detected there. Okay, no lies detected. And some of these judges are equally as racist. So let's talk about it, because there's a judge, Judge Karen is what I call her. Well, someone recorded her talking real greasy about black folk. Okay, likes up, everyone, please like and share. So let's get into this, honey, because she said she's a new racist. Okay? She's not some old racist. She said she's a new racist. Queen Sam said, now she said, what? Oh, yeah, she was talking real greasy. So let's get into it, because we have the audio. She was secretly recorded, okay, by a colleague that claims that she was harassing him, actually harassing him. Okay, here we go.
We begin tonight with a judge who makes life-altering decisions for families and those with disabilities, now accused of making racist comments and using shocking, derogatory language. Thank you for joining us for 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Mike Duffy. 7 investigator Heather Catallo joins us now with more about why an Oakland County probate judge has been removed from her docket. Heather?
Mike, a high-ranking probate court official says he's been recording Judge Kathleen Ryan's statements for years. Even though probate court administrator Edward Hutton says he's been harassed by Judge Ryan, he says he does not want this to be about him. Hutton says he's coming forward now because he wants to protect the people who have to face Judge Ryan in the courtroom.
The Honorable Kathleen A. Ryan presiding. Good morning. You may be seated.
After more than 13 years on the bench, Oakland County Chief Probate Pro Tem Judge Kathleen Ryan is out of her courtroom. Chief Probate Judge Linda Hallmark removed Judge Ryan from her docket last week, announcing that a complaint about internal allegations of unprofessional conduct was sent to the Judicial Tenure Commission. Judge Ryan was arrested in 2021 for domestic violence, but those charges were later dismissed. And now she's back in the headlines.
Well, if you're black from any other country, you're doing way better. If you're an American black person, then you're a lazy piece of.
The 7 investigators have obtained the recordings that county officials say prompted Judge Ryan's removal.
Oh, he's just, I have no use for him.
She's made it a living hell in the past 6 years. I mean, it's been terrible. It's cost me relationships. I think it's affected my health. Can't sleep.
Attorney Edward Hutton is the Oakland County Probate Court Administrator. He's in charge of running everything that's not under the judge's purview inside one of the state's largest probate courts. Hutton alleges Judge Ryan has been calling him both during work and after hours for years. And Hutton says during those hours and hours of calls, Judge Ryan said highly inappropriate things. Why did you start recording the calls?
I just felt like it wasn't going to change. Nothing's manipulated in it. It's conversations that I was a part of, and I'm absolutely willing to testify to the authenticity of every single one of them.
I can honestly say that, okay, I'm not systemically racist, I'm a new racist. I never was, but now I am, because you're shoving the down my throat and making allegations that you don't know about. You're telling me who I am, and you've never met me. You. You.
Hutton says the judge also used homophobic slurs about other elected officials.
You know.
And that's not all.
A lot of times they were conversations about sexual encounters that she's having with various individuals. I mean, in intimate detail.
Hutton says for years he felt like he had to play along, and he says for years he was afraid to speak up.
I didn't want to lose my job, and I didn't want to be in her crosshairs. It's such a David and Goliath situation. I don't have the power. I'm not elected. I could get fired tomorrow.
On May 24th, Hutton says he sent Chief Judge Linda Hallmark a notice of sexual harassment.
For 3 months, nothing happened.
That's why on August 22nd, Hutton says he decided to send the recordings to the Chief Justice of the state Supreme Court, Oakland County Executive David Coulter, and other public officials. And he also contacted me.
I just want to make it right. I haven't filed a lawsuit. I'm not looking for a payday. I want to keep my job and do it in peace. And I want the people in Oakland County that come to court to get a fair shake, to have their day in court, to have an unbiased trier of fact.
In that email, Hutton said Judge Ryan, quote, has vocalized her hate and contempt for various protected groups. Once the recordings were shared with those state and county officials, Judge Ryan was removed from her docket. In a statement, County Executive Coulter said, quote, there is absolutely no place for harassment of any kind or for racist or homophobic language by anyone at Oakland County, especially by someone the public must be confident will act fairly and impartially. The alleged conduct and abhorrent comments made by Judge Ryan merited her removal from the probate court docket pending further investigation. Is Judge Ryan fit to be on the bench?
Absolutely not. Nobody with that much hate in their heart for certain people or certain groups of people, I don't believe that they could possibly make fair, unbiased decisions regarding them.
I did reach out to Judge Kathleen Ryan to talk to her about this. Her attorneys sent me this statement that says, quote, we respect the authority of the Michigan Supreme Court. However, we look forward to vindicating Judge Ryan in the appropriate forum. I also spoke to probate judge Daniel O'Brien. He says Judge Ryan's friends are supporting her and believe these statements are totally out of character for her.
All right, certainly a lot here, but what's next with the Judicial Tenure Commission?
Well, they cannot confirm or deny whether they are pursuing an investigation. There has been some reporting that suggested that the complaint against the judge involved an inappropriate personal relationship. Hutton says that is not true. He says there was no physical contact. This was strictly a sexual harassment complaint about her alleged comments that started all of this. But again, he says the bigger issue here is what the judge says about people in protected classes, and he's hoping that that is what the JTC will focus on. So everybody's just sort of waiting to see what they will do.
And it sounds like this is in its early days.
Okay, with that all being said, did you hear what her friend said? They're standing beside her and they said that this is totally out of character for her. Really? I think that her friends think the same thing that she thinks. Okay, they have the same values and thoughts and opinions as her as it pertains to people who look like me and people who are members of LGBTQ. That's why they don't have a problem with what she said, talking about it's out of character. No, that's absolutely her character. You see, that's what she says and does and how she behaves behind closed doors. That's how she behaves behind closed doors, okay? Because when people are in front of others, they put up facades, some of them, especially these racist people. It's who I'm talking about. They put on these facades and all of that, much of the time. Not all of them. Some of them will blatantly let you know, but some of them will hide these things and then talk trash behind your backs, like the Democrats do. Like the Democrats do. You see, I like my racists to be blatant. So I know exactly where you're coming from. So I know exactly where to tell you to go. Okay? Please pay attention. Now, that all being said, they convinced me with it. Okay? And this is a woman, you know, there's no telling how many people that she has done dirty because of their skin tone or their sexual orientation. I just want you all to pay attention to that. Okay? Just pay attention. Now, here is this man. They say that he's the cause for the sign that I told you all about on last week that said Black people are hating on the immigrants. I don't know if he put the sign up or not, but here's what was posted to X. Okay, that's the person, and this is what they say on the caption. They say, this is the white domestic terrorist who is responsible for the Black people are hating immigrants flyers all over Chicago. Political intimidation is against the law. Now, they say that he did it, and his name is Bob Avakian, official. That's what it looks like it says. Now, here's what he posted. It says, It is this system that has put Black people through hell for centuries, and it's still putting Black people through hell. And it is this system of capitalism, imperialism, that is putting masses of immigrants through hell, making life unbelievable for tens of millions throughout the world, forcing them to leave their homes and homelands in a desperate search for a decent life, and then be exploited and discriminated against if they make it to the country most responsible for their miserable situation. This country, the imperialist country, instead of being played to hate on and fight against each other, all the people who are oppressed, exploited, misused, abused, tormented, and terrorized under the system, and all people who really care about justice need to unite to rise up against and to put an end to this system that is the cause for all of this madness, injustice, and atrocity. Now, okay, so this doesn't sound like somebody who wants to keep up division. Okay, I don't know if they're saying that he posted these words because that's what it looks like. Okay, if that's what it looks like. I'm not sure because of the way they have it on here. But then if you scroll down, it says, and for any of you woke posers and hustlers out here or out there, don't even bother with that nonsense about who are you to say all this. I'll tell you who I am. I'm someone who is heart and soul, hardcore serious about a revolution where people can get all the way free. Now I want you all to pay attention because this man doesn't sound like a terrorist. This man doesn't sound like a terrorist to me. Now, whoever posted this clearly sounds like the problem. Whoever accused him of being a terrorist, because to me it sounds like he's basically saying, and how are they suggesting that he's the person who hung these flyers? I just have a question. I have a question for any Black people today who are caught up in this hating on immigrants. I guess they're surmising that he posted the stuff because of what he said in the post. I have a question for any Black people that are hating on immigrants. I don't know. So what do you all think? It doesn't sound like he's the one that posted it to me. It sounds like somebody more hateful and more divisive and somebody who clearly doesn't like Black people. Okay? What do you all think? One's in the chat if you all think this guy's the one who posted it. Two's if not. Just from listening to his post. Once if you think he did post it, two's if not. Likes up, by the way, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. Some people are saying that judge needs to be off the bench. Yeah, she does. Okay, she absolutely does need to be off the bench. She should never have been on there in the first place. Sadly, I can only imagine how many lives she's possibly destroyed. Okay, I see some twos and some ones. AJ Matthew says, I see y'all. Salute to entire chat. I'm listening, but have to stay in the bushes at work. Okay, beloved, thank you. All right, so most people are putting twos. It looks like, you know, if that man said this stuff in a post, it doesn't sound like he's the one that would say that we're hating on immigrants. It sounds like he's the one that's saying the same thing that I've said before, that rather than everybody bickering amongst each other, the people that are going against each other are ignoring the ones that are the real enemies, the global elite, the 1% that rule and run everything. Their best tactic and strategy has always been divide and conquer. Okay, and so that's what it sounds like he's saying. All right. At the end of the day, I think someone's trying to paint a narrative about him. And for all I know, this could be somebody who absolutely doesn't want any type of unity and wants there to be a whole full-on war. Okay, I'm just saying, you know, make it make sense. Okay, Pearlie says exactly, Queen. Thank you, beloved. Okay, so with that all being said, let me continue. Let me have a word from my sponsors at 12 Tribe, and then we'll move on with this story about Donald Trump and what he's promising, because I have several questions, Mr. Trump. Okay, let's get into it. Likes up, everyone, please like and share.
Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
Okay, so with that all been said, you can purchase 12 Tribes at Etsy.com, go to Lisa Crafts, and also on Walmart.com. Now listen to this. Okay, because I find this interesting. Elon Musk backs Trump's plan to fire every federal bureaucrat engaged in censorship of what he said. Okay, now, first of all, I have questions because Elon Musk censors people himself. I know that X is not supposed to be censored, supposedly now that he's taken over, but they still censor people on there. Okay, they let you say certain things and not say certain things. So I don't believe anything that Elon says. Now, Donald Trump, with backing from Elon Musk, pledges to combat domestic censorship and restore free speech if elected. Speaking at a Wisconsin rally, he criticized the media and announced plans to ban federal employees from limiting free speech. Okay, and then basically he also threatened legal action against those he claims are involved in election fraud. Former President Donald Trump pledges to combat domestic censorship, and it received a notable endorsement from tech billionaire Elon Musk. All right, so what do you all think? Do y'all think Trump's going to return free speech? Let's go to the clip when he's talking. Lights up, everyone, please. Like and share. Let's get into it. I'm not falling for this because I don't believe Elon Musk. I don't believe anything that he says, as I told you.
Bring back free speech in America because it's been taken away. They've taken away your free speech, and the fake news is a threat to this country. They are just horrible. These are horrible people. Not everyone. I mean, I know most of them up there. Some are good. Hello, Brian. No, some are good, and most of them are just absolutely terrible human beings. They know what's going on. You know what they'll write today? But look at this crowd. It goes from corner to corner. It's a mess. I flew over and I said, that's a lot of people down there. And you know what they'll say today or tomorrow when they write? Donald Trump spoke today in Wisconsin before a small crowd of people, a small gathering of people. They are just so bad. I don't know. It's, it's really hard to turn it back around unless they used to be like the police force. They'd write the truth, but they're no longer the police force. They're the police force for opposite. They're a police force for bad. They're bad. They're bad people, and they're very dishonest. And a lot of people don't understand. When you're a politician like these people, like me, like others, and you happen to be a Republican or somewhat conservative, they write just the opposite of what the facts are. And if you're driving a cab, if you're an accountant, if you're a lawyer, if you're something, other than that, you don't know the details. When we know the facts and then the story gets written the exact opposite of what it is, you start to lose faith in the press, I will tell you. But I will sign an executive order banning any federal employee from colluding to limit speech, and we will fire every federal bureaucrat who is engaged in domestic censorship under the Harris regime. We will do that.
Trump, please sit down somewhere. Okay, so I don't believe that because he's partnering with Elon Musk. Okay, that's for number one. I mean, of course, I think that he does want them to say what he wants them to say, but I don't believe Elon Musk at all. And here's the thing. As far as Donald Trump sitting there praising the police as he was just doing, saying that they used to be like the police and tell the truth, since when have the police told the truth? See, that's the problem I have with Donald Trump. You see, he wants to have immunity from the police for being sued. I'm sorry, what? They already have, qualified immunity thanks to Barack Obama's stupid self. And yes, I said he's stupid, and he is. So with that all been said, now he wants the police to not be able to be sued. Talking about frivolous lawsuits. When has anyone filed a frivolous lawsuit against the police? The police have been out there deleting people who look like me over things so minuscule as mere traffic stops. And then they lie and say, and yes, I'm calling them liars. And I'm not saying all of them are liars, but some of them have absolutely lied and said that they fear for their lives. How do you fear for your safety and life in imminent danger? How do you think that you're in imminent danger when a suspect is fleeing away from you in the complete opposite direction, which has often been the case? How do you say that you were afraid when you have guns, pepper spray, a taser, a partner, a radio to call for backup, a nightstick, You have all of these things at your disposal, and the other person is unarmed who looks like me, but you still take them out, multiple shots fired. Please miss me with it, okay? Donald Trump can sit down somewhere. I don't like him or Kabami. They both can kiss my arse as far as I'm concerned, okay? That's just what it is at the end of the day, okay? At the end of the day. Now, here comes Support the Arts. Oh, talking about vote for Kamala to fix all this mess. We can do it. Support the arts. Now, I really think you're trolling at this point. You really are trolling because you are trolling me at this point because Kabami's not going to fix anything, beloved. Why do you think so? If she was going to fix anything, she's had 3.5 years to do it. She could have given all of these good ideas that she's now talking about imposing. She could have given all of these good fanciful ideas. Fanciful, pay attention. That's the key word. They're all fanciful, fantasy, fairy tales. Because if she were serious about any of these things, as far as I'm concerned, she could have already given these good ideas to Biden. And Biden could have already been doing this for 3.5 years with her alongside, okay, with her in tow. So I don't believe anything she says. I don't believe anything Trump says. This country is doomed if either of them make it into the White House. Okay, I'm sorry. It's true. I am so sorry, but it's absolutely true. Okay, so there's that. Now, I have to let you all see this last video before I roll out of here because, honey, when I tell you this is nefarious, this is nefarious. But also, let me remind those of you who follow the backup channel not to miss the next broadcast, okay? Because we have got to talk about the school shooter in Georgia from last week. The mother says that she called the school the same day, okay, basically warning them. The mother and grandmother called the school. So I have several questions. And then also there's an officer by the name of Detective Jason Attaway who's been telling all sorts of lies and nefariousness and perjuring himself and all that and having people falsely convicted, I'm sure. Okay, allegedly. Now, that's my opinion. But we're going to talk about him because he's now been charged and arrested. And then there's the father who murdered his 16-year-old stepdaughter, then tried to pretend, because I don't think he was serious, that he wanted to take himself out. Okay. So with that all been said, we're going to talk about all of this on the backup channel. And then also we're going to talk about the case of Tiana Dye, a beautiful Black young woman who was a college student at ASU who has lost her life, was murdered, and her family seems to think that her roommate, one of her roommates, did it. And that person has not been arrested as of yet. Well, we know she did it because she claimed it was self-defense, but they think that she did it in a malicious way, that it had nothing to do with self-defense. Okay, so we're going to get into all of that in the backup channel. So likes up, everyone please, and more. Everyone please like and share. Now let's listen to this because this is all so crazy. Okay, I want you all to see this for yourselves. You can't make this stuff up, that's all I'm saying.
That she's done right now?
She's trying to withdraw the 10,000.
But she hasn't withdrawn anything.
No, our risk and compliance department block it.
Okay.
Because it's not a scheme.
So she's just here to withdraw. Money was deposited into her account this morning. She came here to withdraw it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. From another account internally.
Okay.
So he said I was detained. So
You're not free to leave.
yeah, I'm not trying to go nowhere, but I need to call my mama because this.
We're not calling anybody up here.
We can't call her so y'all can tell her that I'm probably finna go to jail because
Ma'am, I don't even know the story yet.
Okay,
I hadn't asked you anything. I hadn't talked to anybody. I've been standing here with you.
What I'm saying is y'all killed my brother, so I really don't feel comfortable around y'all at all. So I'd rather call my mama so we can have this discussion because I'm really like.
How old are you?
I'm grown.
Okay.
But I still don't feel comfortable around the police.
That's your right, and I can't take that away from you.
Right. So that means.
But me as an individual,
I understand.
I'm going to treat you with the utmost respect.
Okay.
What is it that she's done right now?
I'm sorry, but you have to be a special kind of to waltz up into Chase Bank wearing a whole bonnet on your head and think you're about to withdraw $10,000. She went in there. Queen, don't forget that video that I sent you yesterday. Hold on. I mean, this is all, oh, thank you, Desmond. This is all nefarious. Okay, at the end of the day. Now, is she serious sitting up in there with her little bonnet on trying to get 10,000? The chase glitch. That's what she thought. She thought they were really gonna fall for that. I'm sorry. You have to be a special kind of stupid, like I said. This is all nefarious. Please pay attention. Now, let me go to this video that I want you all to see because this man got real ghetto up in this restaurant after the whole food. I mean, he got real hood up in there. And I just want y'all to pay attention. Quite frankly. Likes up, everyone, please. Like and share. Thank you in advance. Now, hold on. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Thanks for reminding me, Des.
Your motherfucking ass up out here, bitch, or I'll show my motherfucking ass. Shut the fuck up. You gotta shut your motherfucking mouth, bitch, or I'll clear out the first motherfucking goddamn restaurant, bitch. No, you hear me? I ain't gonna know. Clear out all this shit, motherfucker. You wanna show motherfucker you? Hey, you mind your motherfucking business if you know what the fuck that is. You call the police if you don't leave. I don't give a fuck about you and the police, hoes. Call the goddamn law. Fuck out my face, man. Shit. Man, come on, dog. Come on, man. Get the fuck up out of here. Come on. Before I get mad at this motherfucker. Bitch, come on. You want to go? Don't say it. Get out here. Fuck you. Fuck out there, people.
Now, supposedly, he was upset because they were talking, the woman was talking to black folk. Okay? That's what he was supposedly upset about. I find it all interesting. Hold on, beloveds. Because there was another part. Hold on. I forgot to upload the other part, but hold on. Here it is. Let me see if I can open it in my phone so you all can hear it. This was also ghetto. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. TC Dan said, what was that? Hold on, hold on. This also ghetto. Hold on, beloveds. Okay, I was trying to send it to my email. I'm just going to play it on the phone. I want you all to hear this, though. Okay, here we go. Antonio said, angry chat alert. Exactly. Why is he so furious? I mean, just trying to set it off. Okay, now it doesn't want to play. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on. Desmond, can you send that to my email, please, beloved? For some reason, it doesn't want to play. He said, April says, he said, stanky booty selves. Yeah, that is exactly what he said. Okay, that's exactly what he said. All right. Mr. Elevation said, I'm here for the nefariousness. Guess that's included in ghetto nefariousness. Jamal says, sounds like my Caucasian cousins. I mean, he was going off and doing all of that foolishness in front of the little girl while she's sitting there, just all crazy. I wanted you all to hear the part where he was on his way out the door. He had on the y'all come back now you hear overalls. Shaking my head. Okay. Okay, here it is. This is all ghetto. Now y'all hear that foolishness? Hold on. Y'all hear that foolishness? Okay, here it is. Desmond sent it to my email. Thanks, Des. So you all can see this fool on his way out the door. This black man was about to go upside his darn head. Like, this is all crazy. TC Dan said this is equal opportunity nefariousness, y'all. Yeah, because some people who don't look like us get ghetto and hood too. Please pay attention. Okay, it's not just black folk.
Let's go. Let's go, boy. Get mad, this motherfucker.
Get that baby from him. Ma'am.
Let's go. Let's go, boy. Get mad, this motherfucker.
Get that baby from him. Ma'am.
Now that's a darn shame. Okay, that's a darn shame. What was that all about? Because she talked to the black man. Now, if he did all of that in public, I want you all to pay attention. Because if he did all of that in public in front of all those people, what do you think he did when they got home? Okay? What do you think he did when they got home? He probably put hands and feet on her. Okay, please pay attention. Oh, so nefarious. TC Dan said, ghetto don't discriminate. You got that right. You got that right. Sierra said, what state are they in? I don't know, beloved. Queen Sam says, so we know how that baby will be raised up to be and stay and say. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's just really sad. I mean, he showed his natural arts. Okay. I want y'all to pay attention. I mean, at least he let it be known he doesn't like people who look like us and don't want them talking to him at the end of the day. And so anyway, with that all being said, likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance, beloveds. Okay, let's get those likes up before we roll up out of here. For those of you who follow the backup channel, let me just drop the link in the chat. Okay, because we're about to be out of here. Likes up, everyone, please. Like and share. Okay, here we go. Each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives. All right, there's the link. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next broadcast. Peace.
Gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all at Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threats. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got